Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and welcome back to the Obsidian Order Season 3. You've joined me partway through a rather large project. Let me show you what we've been doing. Just put my little hat back on just in case there's any creepers. So, this week is Infrastructure Week, and we have got a lot of infrastructure to put in. So obviously we wanted all the roads in on the map so, people can leave the city, come into the city, all that kind of razzmatazz. But we also wanted to set up zones of where exactly we're going to build. So a lot of these are going to be residential, there's going to be a few little, maybe commercial, I'm not too sure yet. And I don't know if I want a dock yet, to be honest, because it's only a river, and I don't know, maybe a small fishing boat fleet would be good, but I don't think a big dock would be particularly useful. Most of the trade is going to come in via the roads. So this is the other side of the palace, as you can see. A lot of roading to go in, and this will actually continue up the sort of hillside over to about here, so it's off the map as well. So we've still got quite a long way to go. But I'm going to start putting some stuff into here, and we'll make a little time lapse out of it, and hopefully it's, I don't know, pretty good. And then we've got some other stuff to do as well, so yeah, lots to do today. Stay tuned. Well, it took a bit of time, but we got there. So as you can see, quite a bit of progress from where we were before. If we actually head outside and have a quick look around, I can show you what the project is for the rest of the day. Right. So yes, all of this roading is now done, and seeing as it is Infrastructure Week and we have plans to actually, deliver on promises as such, we are actually going to go ahead and fix up this bridge too. I'm not going to go too crazy on it. I don't want it too extravagant. It is basically a way in and out of the city. And then I think we're on to the mini project, which I don't know if I'll film, as it's not that interesting. I'm going to be planting a bunch of trees around these areas here, just to kind of fill it out a bit more, give it a bit more life. I don't think you'd have people living this close to the palace as such, so having a bit of a buffer around here, maybe some points of interest. And then I might even invite some of the server members on to do a bit of building here, see if they can add to the desert builds here, because it'd be nice for everybody to have a home away from home as such, where they can all stay, although that kind of does defeat the purpose of the hotel, which I made, so which we've still not had any guests for. Normally my ventures on the server are very successful and make quite a bit of money. This one, not so much at all, but I do seem to be finding quite a few diamonds when I'm mining deep slate, so hey ho, that's the way it goes. Right, so yeah, I'm going to get some materials together and we'll work on the bridge next. So as far as the bridge goes, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. We've grabbed a bunch of materials. So we've got a whole bunch of the gold-plated sandstone, which I think would kind of work quite well with the palace. We've also got a range of different woods, some limestone, which we've used predominantly for the sort of paving in here, so it might be a nice carry through of the, I guess, style that we were going for here. But I don't want a sandstone bridge, if that makes sense. I think a sandstone bridge here would blend too easily into the sand and kind of being lost, so I want something kind of unique. I want it to stand out a little bit. So I think what we're going to do, rather than do a time lapse on this, I'm actually going to do progress updates as I play around with different styles and kind of let you know how I'm getting on. That way we can kind of chat about it, and maybe next episode, if it does need a bit more work, or if you guys don't like it, we can rework it and see if we can make it into something a bit nicer, right? I'm fairly confident we can do something today that we do enjoy, but I always kind of like leaving it out there for other people to have their say on as well, so leave it with me, we'll be back in a second. So far, so good. Now, there is something I'm looking at here that I do think needs to address, which is it's kind of dark, you can't really see it. Now we can make some glowstone buttons and pop them on here, they're barely noticeable, and it will light this entire column. Probably keep away the nasties too, which is always good. So that's something we probably need to do. Now I've got to work out if I want another set of pillars in the center, in which case I need to grab more limestone, because we are tearing through it very quickly. Okay, now on to the next step. Okay, I'm happy with those middle struts. I did make a big boo-boo, and I didn't measure. I thought, this is the middle. We started building it, and I finished it, stepped back, and was like, oh, that's off. So we tore it down, we did it again. So it's been a wee while building this so far, but I'm liking the look of it. Now we just need to get the arch and the supports in, and I think it's doable this episode. We shall see. Alright, I think we're done. So we've got a nice little flint tile roof again that sort of ties in the flint pillars here. We've got woods that look sort of almost this colour. That's actually quite nice. I'm surprised I didn't use that in the pathways, but I'm not changing it now. we've got cherry wood, and that's fine. So yeah, we've got some places to keep yourself safe. We've got a bit of lighting as well, just some glowstone buttons. They're really handy for just adding a little bit of detail, a little bit of life to it, and yeah, I really like how this has turned out. It's come out quite nice. We've also got on top of the roof a couple of those glowstone buttons as well, but I am really kind of digging that. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. It suits the area, even though it is kind of a bit different from the block palette we normally use around here. Is it just because I'm slightly off kilter here? Or does that look different? Oh, I know what's missing. Some slabs. Right, let's go fix that. See, this is the thing, when you're building it bit by bit, you don't always see what's missing. Have we got a couple of... Oh, we do have them. Yeah, cool. Right, so this one is... Let's see, we've got that in the slabs there. 1, 2, 3. Aha! Right, so we need to break this, pop that down, and last but not least, there we go. Now it's symmetrical. Now it looks right. Cool. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.